What? Hey everybody, welcome to Wright at the Movies. If you're looking for reviews on movies, you've come to the right place. Today I'm talking about Mother. Now Mother is a movie that's getting tons of coverage in the news lately. People are really upset about it. And we gotta talk about it. Let's lay some groundwork first, okay? This movie is directed by Darren Aronofsky, who's a really controversial and challenging director. And a lot of his movies are really controversial and challenging. And Mother is a movie that is very controversial and challenging. So I was a little bit confused why this movie is the one that's really offending and upsetting everyone. Until I watched it. This movie's freaky, and it's scary, and it's bleak, and it's really long, and it's weird, and it's confusing, and boy is it pretentious. But I loved it.
We spend all our time here. I want to make a paradise.
She redid all of it, every last detail.
We've got Javier Bardem and we've got Jennifer Lawrence, and they're living in this old house together. He's a writer and she's remodeling the house, and they live every day by themselves in this house, and they just work on their projects and they mind their own business. And then some uninvited guests show up and they drag a bunch of drama with them, and then things start to go bad. Like really bad.
Please, come in.
Hello.
Hello. He's a stranger. We're just gonna let him sleep in our house.
And this is the first movie in a long time that really does a good job at representing anxiety and what anxiety really feels like, you know. Jennifer Lawrence just wants peace and quiet, and she just wants to work on her house. That's it. And these people just won't leave her alone. And it's enough to crack Jennifer Lawrence's brain. And after a while, it's enough to crack your brain too. And that's good movie making, you know? It really gets in your head. It really makes you think. That's new, that's different lately. People are really upset with this movie because there's some imagery in it that is different. I'm not going to spoil what it is, but let's just say there's some stuff in this movie that I never needed to see. Never. There's a couple sequences in this movie that use some of the most impressive camera work I've seen probably all year, but I'm so uncomfortable and grossed out and scared, I didn't get enough time to really enjoy it. This isn't a typical horror movie. I don't think it was ever trying to be. It has a thing to say, and I thought that thing was really interesting and different and fascinating and really spooky. Other people might find it pretentious and boring, and I think that's gonna end up being a case-by-case basis. Darren Aronofsky claims that he wrote this whole movie in a matter of days while having fever dreams. And that's just really weird and crazy and actually explains a lot. The logic of the movie, the flow of the movie, the connections between scenes don't really make any sense, like a nightmare. Things change, things move. The anatomy of the house sometimes doesn't even make sense. It feels like a nightmare, and you're not the one in control.
What do they want?
And Jennifer Lawrence does another amazing performance here. I know sometimes people are tired of her. Hell, I sometimes am. But when she shows up and she does a good performance, she's great, and that's definitely the case in this one. She's not just the random hot girl in the movie. And Javier Bardem isn't the non-believing husband. This is something different. This isn't a horror movie, not really. This is really more than that. This is two Oscar-worthy actors in an Oscar-worthy movie giving Oscar-worthy performances.
He has pictures of you in his luggage.
What were you doing in their luggage?
Filmmaking is supposed to be challenging for people in front of the camera, behind the camera, and even the audience. And I thought this movie was really challenging and different and artistic. And I really loved getting to kind of pick it apart and figure it out along the way. This movie's not linear, and it's not literal, and half the time it's not even logical. But what did it make you feel? That's what's important. The point is to talk and share and start a conversation, you know, review it or talk with your friends or speculate on what he was trying to say and what he was trying to do. The fact is, this is a director making a piece of art with a multi-million-dollar budget, and it's an adaptation of a nightmare he had. That's just really cool.
You're insane! You're insane!
I liked what he was trying, I liked what he was saying, and I really liked how it turned out. Other people are gonna think this is totally weird and alienating and freaky and different. And honestly, we're both right. This movie's not for everyone, and I think that's okay. But I think you still owe it to yourself to check out something different and weird and freaky. Maybe not this movie, but try something new. Try something weird. You might find something really, really cool. If you're looking for a fun, jump scary extravaganza, this isn't for you. This is a slow burn. It's weird, it's methodical, it's freaky, it's nightmarish, but I thought it was really different and really cool. I'm gonna give Mother 2 thumbs up. Did you see Mother? What did you think? Comment down below. Thanks for watching Wright the Movies. Please remember to like and subscribe, and you can check out another review right there.